You're opening this game? Yeah? I can't, alright, so... Well, I want to put the microphone down.
No.
Okay? We're going to save the box, or we're cutting the box open?
Don't need it.
We're not saving the box?
You can sell it by email.
How about, do you want to tip it over and pull it out, or you just want to cut it open? What's the vote? Save the box or cut the box? What's it? Save the box?
Save the box.
Okay, or cut the box. Put your hand up, cut the box. So we save the box. I got a very long story to tell you about how this box got created. I'll tell you that. See, I hate these things. So the first thing I do, I pull these out. And you know, you can tell I never did this. You can tell I never did this before.
Thank you.
This is, where's the microphone? This is not the microphone. My able-bodied assistant, Andrew. So, I don't know that we need the knife right now, right? Normally, on the box, they must have taken it off. On every game, there's directions on the outside in a pouch how to unbox the game. On the outside of the box. Because sometimes you buy a brand new pinball machine and you open it up and the instructions, you went 8 steps already and the instructions how to open the box are inside the box. So I think that's backwards. So if you're going to know how to do something, you should probably know how to do it before you start doing it, not halfway through it. So take this out. There you go. Now we're going to get a hernia. We're going to tip the game down. Come on. Yeah, you take that out. I thought he did it already, the lazy guy. We'll just flap up like this. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, let's push the whole thing back. Let's go back. Okay. So now you need a guy like Dirk. Where's Dirk?
Yep.
All right, come on, my friend. You have to. All right, let's pull this game out of here. And don't pull it by this, okay? You don't want to pull it. Everybody pulls it by the handle. They think this is a handle. This is a ball shooter. Okay. All right, come on, Dirk. Oh, he does it with one finger. See, I'm not stupid, because if I pull it out, you know. Wonderful, wonderful. That was easy.
Okay.
So, what I was saying, see this? So, this has opened first, right? So this would be, since we know how to open it, but this would be your instructions to the people that don't know how to do what we just did. They're on the outside of the box. So, this took us about 4 months to make this one piece of paper. It's true, to get it right, really. I'm telling you, it took about 4 months. By the way, in our manual, the manual is 380 pages unprinted, and a woman called a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't say how to turn the on and off switch on. So now,
don't drive.
so you know, there is some assumption, and we know what happens when you assume, right? There is some assumption that people know how to do certain simple things, but apparently, you know, when you try to make something idiot-proof, they go build a better idiot. So, I'm not saying our customers are, you know, but the woman, it was her first pinball machine, and we taught her how to use an on-off switch. All right, who's going to do this now? We're going to pick it up, right? In the traditional sense, we got to pick it up, put the legs on. Is that what you do?
Lots of screws outside.
Okay. You read the directions. That's why you got to read the directions. We didn't put the screws in for a long time. We left them out, and they used to be in a bag. So a couple of months ago, we started putting the screws into the cabinet because we want to make sure that they work. Believe it or not, sometimes they didn't. So this was another check at the factory to make sure that they work. And Andy, you're doing a great job. I just want to tell you that, okay? Give me this. And it's funny because on these cabinets, you know, you have the metal protector on there, but we still give you the felt leg protectors too. I don't know, we just throw money away. I don't know how that works. Dun-bump. Okay, we ready? Dirk, where are you, Dirk?
I'm here.
No, we can do it. And I'm going to lift it by this? Where am I lifted from? Okay. Okay. Now we got to get these out. One's tight, one's not so tight. I have one of these in my toolbox too. These are great. It's good for the data east and good for everything else. We call it the lazy man because you only have one. All right, legs. Drum roll. Where's our legs? A box. Okay.
Not inside. It's enough to.
Yeah. Well, we're one of the pinball companies that still give you legs with your game. And they're all wrapped up nice. We got to put our casters on, right? Here, take a leg. There you go. You want a wing? Here's a wing. Okay. Anybody want another? Has another leg for you? Okay. And here, we're going to put. So I typically take my thumb and I put one on like a thumb high, so I know that's going to be my back legs. That's what I do.
Front one's completely in? Or?
Front one you can go all the way in, but it's up to you. You know, you're the boss.
Yeah.
He dropped a nut, ladies and gentlemen. Dropped his nut on the floor. Only one nut.
Da geht schon los.
That's about right.
Das ist meine erste Unboxing-Party am nächsten Mal, falls wir hier
Okay, we're going to hold the back leg.
So that's the rear?
That's the rear. You got a rear?
No,
Who's got front? Okay, I need a front. Here you go. Here's a front.
I can do this.
You got a pad? Here, you want to put one of these?
Machst du das?
Well, you don't care because it's the metal.
Shall we take the flipper card or it's easier?
Okay, whatever. It's your players. Yeah, you want to do that? I do it the hard way, but that's a lot easier way.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can show the hard way.
No, I don't want to show the hard way. I'm getting older. I'm trying to do things in my life the easier way. I was almost doing it the street route way. We just put the front legs on, tip it forward, lift up the back, put the back legs on. But you know, since we have something to do things a lot easier, we're gonna take advantage of that. And this game really doesn't weigh too much anyway. It's very light. You know, one little child, Ryan, could do it by himself.
You can let it.
I can let go now? You sure? Okay. It might bend this thing. You ready? No pressure here, Andy. No, there's no pressure. Nobody watching you. Are you good? Ladies and gentlemen, look at this guy. The guy, you must have done this once before, at least. Wow.
Either way.
Wow. This is very good. This is better than breaking your back. Very good. So far, how's this game look? Okay, it's good. It's good. Okay. This is not a game I signed, apparently. Where's Freddie? So Freddie, this game is not signed. Not signed.
We have to send it back now.
You got to get that guy Jersey Jack over here to sign this thing. That lazy guy. What was he doing the day this was going in the box? He should have been there to sign the back of the game. This game was built July 23rd. July 23rd.
Please wait a moment with the legs. I will
Okay.
take some protectors.
Okay. You like the plastic ones, right? All right. We got a break in the action. So I could tell you a story about the box while we're waiting for Andy. This box, there was a discussion in our building, by me especially. The game's kind of heavy. So I said, you know what? I know people like to save their box. Let's design a box that just goes over the game and it gets one wrap around the bottom or some staples. And when people get their game, they can lift the box off. Just like every video game in the world that's built, right? Or refrigerators, things like that. You cut at the bottom and you lift the box up and that's the end of it, okay? So we had a box company, two box companies, because one box company, a friend of mine that does the boxes, he makes a box for a different pinball company too. They made the box, and what happened is the box was too big so that it was bigger than 31 by 31. And when we ship containers, you're not going to be able to fit that many games on it, right? So that was messed up. Plus the way all the packing had to go, you had to put the packing on the game, wrap the game, and then put the box on. So we wasted about, I don't know, 3 months with that, okay? Then we went back and we said, okay, we have to do a box a different way because I know everybody wants to save their box. Plus, if you drag this thing into your house, maybe the ceiling isn't high enough for you to lift the box up and save your box. Because I know some people live in these things, you know, so they want to keep the box. The box is, you know, let me keep the box. So it wound up that this box, between us trying a box, sending game across the country, sending it back, tipping it over, this, that, and everything, it took us a year to perfect this box, which is insane for me to think about, but it did. It took us a year. So a lot of times these boxes, they do get tipped over. The game survives. The few times, unfortunately, where somebody puts a forklift through it, all bets are off. We don't know what happened, but it's a thicker cardboard. It's got the parts that are in it are pretty beefy. So this game weighs more than other new games that are in boxes. So we really need to, you know, you spend a lot of money for the game. We had to spend a lot of money and a lot of time on the box to make sure the game could get there. Well, can't believe that stuff. How we doing? Oh, look, you got, okay, go ahead, that's good. He's got these, what do you call these, Andy? We don't have these in New Jersey. Who makes these? Another Mirko? Who makes these? Another Mirko. Plastic Mirko makes these.
Yep.
Wow. You guys don't fool around here. This is better than I would have done. What? Which leg do I have? Ah, you guys are killing me. Thank you. Do you tighten it so much that you break everything inside? Do you tighten it real tight so you hear everything cracking inside and you snap it off and break it and everything? Really? We have some customers like that, you know, they...
Drops of water coming out.
Yeah, and they want to see if the wood still has any moisture in it. They tighten it so much. You know, until the thing is crying, please, please, that's enough, I give up. I'm on. Let go, let go. No. No? We're going to make the bolts red, and we're going to make the other bolts green, and we're going to make the other bolts, well, they are silver, but once you turn them with the wrench, paint comes off. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing these plastic things, I guess. I cracked those up pretty good. So, oh well. I guess I tightened them too much. I don't know my own strength. But odor isn't everything, apparently. Here, Hagen, you do the other two.
Kann ich einen neuen Protektor haben?
I should change the two in the front. Well, for now we'll leave them. What else we got here? Okay. They're going to probably need this at some point.
Yeah, that's that plastic stuff.
See, you did it right.
I did.
Oh, you cracked them too?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't just me. Got to be very gentle. I think that's too much protection. I think that's like having two brown bags on somebody's head.
Right. It's doing the same head.
I don't know.
Wenn du noch einen holst, kannst du noch einen bringen, weil der ist auch noch.
Well, it's not a very good testimonial for those things, is it?
Was heißt du, ja, ja. Was heißt du Spröde auf Englisch?
I wouldn't use them. What did you say?
Spröde. I forgot the.
Spruder?
Yeah, when it's not soft enough. It's
hard plastic.
yeah, it's too hard.
Tell Plastic Mirko to make them out of softer plastic so they absorb the bolt. Rubber. We'll sell that tomorrow. We'll put him out of business. That's all. We'll go in that business too. I don't care. See, if you didn't use those already, Andy, we were already being on our second game.
Right. Oh, we want to get.
Well, it's okay. I can't go anywhere anyway. I have no car. And Burgermeister took his bicycle. I was riding Burgermeister's bicycle. So I think that was a government vehicle that I was on. Right?
In Los Angeles, when somebody would drive with the bicycle in the night,
Yeah.
you're already a suspect.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All I need was a hoodie.
Haben wir nicht zwei so Nussdinger hier?
Don't fool around here. You guys, you do the thing the right way the first time. That's good. Andy's sweating now. He's working so much.
Ja, dann ziehen wir die Schrauben jetzt nicht an.
Okay, what?
Ja, nicht ganz so fest.
Battery's dead?
Ich hab die nicht fest an.
Battery's empty.
Oh, that's good. Okay, what's next? This guy Hagen's taking all day with two legs.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it's okay.
But it will be done the German way.
It will be done the right way, the German way. That's it. Yeah, you better find the screw there. We can't leave. We can't leave. Heinz, there's no more screws. Let's go. I don't care. We're staying. Heinz. He's gonna. I gotta make sure nothing's over my head. He might drop something on me, like a house. All right, you're gonna need your knife again. Right? You're going to put it down? You're going on the ground?
Jack,
Yes.
maybe meanwhile you can sign this and restart the lottery.
We restart.
Yeah, I need a microscopic pen. Very tiny pen. I could write on the inside like your wedding ring. You can engrave the inside of it. Yeah. Don't give me any more ideas, please. This is how we wound up with a pinball company. Somebody had an idea one day. Well, pinball machine, that's easy to make. We can make that thing. Those guys, anybody can make a pinball machine. How many of you own pinball companies? A lot of people here own other pinball companies, don't you? Everybody has a pinball company today. You have 2 pinball companies yourself. Right here, this gentleman. He's working on 3 different games at one time. None of them have been built yet, but he's working on all of them. That's good. And he has 2 full-time jobs also, right? Aside from that. Yeah, I give everybody credit that's doing it. It's very good. More pinball is a good thing.
More pinball.
More pinball. What beer did I have before? I had the Bitburger, and then what did I have after that? Okay, what else should I have? Because I want to drink like at least another 8 or 9 kind of beers before tonight. No, before maybe Monday. What else? What else do you have to try? Who? Jägermeister? When I used to be in Belgium, they had a beer called Duvel. Anybody know Duvel? Yes. So in Belgium, my wife and I went to the Duvel factory. Okay? We went there and we took a whole tour. And they spoke Ik spreek een beetje Nederlands. So I understood maybe 1 out of every 10 words. Okay, but I got the idea. I mean, you see them making it, you know, what's so hard to figure that out? They show you a movie in Dutch, you know. So at the end of the tour, they show you how to pour the beer. You know, I'm over 50. I know how to pour a beer out of a bottle, you know. But Americans always use a wet glass that's frozen. That's wrong. Every time you have another beer, you need a different dry glass. When you pour the beer, you pour it at an angle so that all the yeast stays in the bottom and it doesn't go in there to make the beer bitter. And I'll tell you what, when I had the Duvel after I poured it the right way, it was great. It was really good. Then the next night we went to dinner, my wife and I ordered a Duvel. And the guy sees I'm American, I got sneakers, you know, whatever. So he gets me a glass that's frozen, and he takes the bottle and pours it like that. So I go up, I said I said to Joanne, I said, I'm going to tell this guy. She says, what are you, crazy? Just drink the beer. You don't even drink anyway. What do you know? I said, no, I'm going to go tell him because I know all about Duvel. I know all about Duvel now. I'm an expert. I went to the factory yesterday. And at the bottom of their glass, you know, everybody knows they serve beer in different glasses for different beer companies, right? Duvel at the bottom, they have a little hook of glass at the bottom so that it keeps bubbling all the time. That's their little secret. So I go up to him, I says, excuse me, I'm sorry, but I just wanted the bottle and a dry glass, and I just want to pour my own. I'll pay for that one, you don't have to throw it out, but I'm not going to drink that. And the guy looked at me like, where did this guy come from? And then I had my beer and I was happy. And my wife says, yeah, you had to do that, right? He'll probably spit in our dinner now. You know? So I think sometimes you just got to shut up and take what they give you, and that's it. But knowledge is dangerous. I guess that's the moral of the story. Once you know, I don't want to have my beer in a wet glass anymore. That's, you know, and actually now you could buy Duvel in New Jersey at Costco. So it's not that mysterious anymore that you couldn't get it and all that. Everything, the whole world got a lot smaller because of the internet, you know. So, did these guys finish this thing yet? It took me less time to build this game. Oh, hi Andy, how are you? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, we want it done the right way, you know, and he knows that I could stand here and say something. All right, what's next, boss?
I don't know. It's your job.
I don't know.
What kind
We're gonna cut this? Is that what we're doing? Or you want to put? You can't put the topper on yet. Sure. Go ahead. I trust you.
Try it.
Okay. Watch your eyes when you do this. Okay. You really can't get hurt. You have to be a complete fool to get hurt. But you know, today in the world, there's a lot of wording in the book only for the attorneys. Any attorneys here? Anybody here a lawyer, a barrister, an attorney? Good. What's 1,000 lawyers chained together at the bottom of the ocean? Anybody know?
Perfect beginning.
A good start. Correct. Correct. That's good. Very good. Very good. You saw that movie too. All right. We ready for this?
Yep.
So this is the point where we always think the glass is going to fall off, right? Of any game that we've ever owned in our life, we always think, oh my goodness, maybe the glass is going to fall off of my hand. Okay. This, you know, it has a rotor lock on the back, that latch. So it's good. There's no bolts in it, and it's pretty good. It stays there. This we can save to put in the cash box, right? Yes? We need a key? This is where I cut myself. Here's the keys to the new car, son. Don't crack it up, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
One for here or?
No, you got one for the front door.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it's open.
Yep. But yeah, but we're gonna put the topper on, right? Okay. And you gotta peel off this beautiful cover, right? You gonna get up there, or you can see. So, you know, sometimes it's written, it's not written. What I like to do, you know, I like to open up the game. You have to open up the game. The front door, make sure you close it, because what happens, the glass comes down, and you can scratch the glass, whether it's Invisiglass or regular glass, we all know. But a lot of times we get lazy, you know, so you take your knee and you close it, and you pull the thing, and the door comes out, and you drop the glass or whatever.
Wow.
We have to take this bubble wrap. I never thought I would have to take bubble wrap off of a tornado. But you do. That protects the tornado from moving. It looks like this game made it here pretty well. Doesn't look like as the eye out of the ordinary. We have one of Plastic Mirko's famous playfield protector on the game. So when they put this on at the factory, the cool thing is they only peel off the part that's underneath other items, and we let the owner of the game peel off the rest of it. And we actually had to put a sign on here, peel off. There was a sign that says peel off. So I bet I will get a customer that will do that. And they'll say, you know, this hasn't happened. I had a customer one time, I sold him a plastic set for an old game years ago, and the guy called up and he told me, I think it was Austin Powers, he told me the plastic set was moldy and he wanted his money back. And I said, books and cheese get moldy, plastic sets don't get moldy. He never peeled the plastic off the plastic set. So he was scratching it. You sold me these used plastics, they're garbage, you're a crook. You didn't peel the plastic off. So anyway, you have to peel this off. Where'd my assistant go? What happened to Andy? Did Andy leave? Okay, all right. What? Oh, he's getting the letter. I thought he was getting a letter. Who wants to peel off the white stuff on here? The pinball witch is going to peel off the white stuff. Go ahead, you ladies, peel off this white stuff. She's got a nice shirt on, I like. Here, start at the top, here. Gentle, gentle, gentle. How are you doing, Andy? Good?
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot up there, right?
Yeah.
I knew you'd always rise into the pinball business. I knew you'd always reach some heights. in the pinball business. It's nice to see you. It's not. Yeah, it's nice to see you getting up there in the world. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. All right, it's like and you have the one on the top, right? And this piece here, right? This one's under the flipper. I think these are great. The protector. So how I feel about it. If you're operating the game on a location, I would put the protector on because you're going to be so lazy that you just wipe it with Windex, just like my game that's at the Smithsonian. Or even this game, you know, you could play it. You could probably wax this out with Novus or Mills wax. And I don't really, for me, you know, I'm a okay player. I don't see a lot of difference in the way the ball rolls around. Some of the people that are very critical, they don't like it. We did have it in a tournament, in a game, and some of the guys, it took them a ball or two to realize what was going on there, that there was plastic protector. But I didn't get any complaints, which I get complaints about everything. I'll tell you, this is a nice game. It's a nice game. It smells brand new, too. This block has to come out, and this block has to come out. Freddie wants me to open up all his games because the labor is the right price. So he figures while I'm here, you know, it doesn't cost him anything extra. You want to put the tilt on? Wow. It's crazy, people. There's too much in the game. Everybody saw what the bottom of one of these things looks like? That everything backwards compatible. Okay. So that, you know, the support is there to pretty much take care of anything else we do in the future. And sometimes technology, you can go backwards and forwards. The lighting system on the Hobbit is different than the lighting system in Wizard of Oz. What changed in 3 years' time is that on these boards, they're using one driver chip to drive each LED. On the Hobbit, we use a different driver chip that was just invented, and the Hobbit are all white. Because the theme kind of called for it, and because we wanted to make it different than this game too. So your GIs on that are not RGB, they're white. All right, well, it kind of looks okay. Come on in.
Is it?
Yeah, you don't want to smash that against that, but huh?
The flipper mechanics looks straight like all Bollywood.
Yes, it is. It is. Yep.
Same.
Yep.
You license this?
Yes. Yep.
Very
You don't want to fix what you don't have to change. You know, if something works, what? Yeah, we got to put the cover back on. Hagen, you're rushing me here. I'm only teasing. I'm only teasing.
Don't worry.
And actually, this comes out. This whole chassis, you know, you could, it just comes out. You take it. Hang on to that a second. It's very light. You know.
Yeah, but a lot of plugs in the back there.
Yeah, there are a lot of plugs, but you know, there's a lot of.
Yeah, that's better than.
We got to give you something to do.
Yeah,
you
my
know?
back is so bad.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, not
okay?
right now. I mean, when I have to fix.
Oh, but now you're okay. You're not going to drop the playfield on me, right?
I'm still alive.
That would be funny on video, you know. Jersey Jack gets playfield dropped on his head.
Let's take some pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. Film at 11. Okay. I'm good. I got it. I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Auch da oben die Mauer.
So, you know, for a first game, the people, as we designed this game, our idea was, you know, this is the greatest pinball machine ever made. Now, that's our opinion, right? Because we can't believe that we're going to make a piece of junk because we'll make a piece of junk. So we have to believe we're working on the greatest pinball ever, right? But the Hobbit team, what they believe now is Wizard of Oz is going to be our worst game.
Of course.
So that's how they feel, okay? Some of them are the same people, some of them are different people. But that's what they feel. They don't look at this and say, ah, pff, junk. But they look at this and they say, okay, what can we learn from it? How can we improve on it? Not how can we remove $300 from the game and, you know, make more money or whatever, but how can we do things smarter and what did we learn? One of my pet peeves about pinball in general was, later pinball machines, is that there were wires all over the play field, that there were screws that were big and mismatched and different colors, and like people were using whatever was in the bin, whatever they had in stock. Where are the wires on this game? God bless you. Where are the wires on this game? There are no wires on this game. I didn't want to see it. I don't want to see any wires. The choice of screws that we used, everything was, there was nothing on this game that was really done by accident, or just, nah, we don't have time for that, don't do it. That's why it took so long to do this game. We had a million changes on it, a million different ideas about it. That layout that you saw that said Kansas with the words going that way, there was no way you could make the S at the end. And we had a couple of people in our company, somebody that designed that believed you could make the S. And we all played it and you couldn't make the S. And it was almost a fist fight about changing what that was. But it's changed. You know, so there was a lot of sweat, there was a lot of blood. Honestly, there were a lot of sleepless nights, there were a lot of, you know, a lot that just went into this thing. And it's nice to be here with it and have so many of them out. And it's going to be real nice. I got to be truthful with everybody. I love this game, and we renewed this license to the end of 2017. But I can't wait to see Hobbits on the line. I just can't wait. You know, I want to be building a different game. And we'll go back. You know, we might build another couple hundred here and there between different games because I have the license and all that. But, you know, and probably a year from now, you'd be really hard-pressed to find the 75th anniversary game in a box, or an LE game in a box, or probably a regular game in a box. The game will probably be more appreciated years from now. And I told my daughter, Jen, that when I get my game, maybe I'll build, okay, maybe when I build my game in a couple months, you know, I want to take my game and I want to put it on a shelf in the building, and I don't want to open my game for about 5 years because I won't appreciate opening it now and playing the game. In 3 or 4 or 5 years, I'll open up the box like I did now and I'll take my game home and I'll say, I think I'll appreciate it more, you know. All right, let's, how about we plug it in and you know, play this thing.
We have 230 AC, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got?
The plug.
You got the right line cord?
I think so. They're going to put it over. Yeah.
Okay. It's set on 110, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
He got mad. The famous soccer player, right? Football player. Yeah. Where do you have to move this game to? Connecticut now to plug it in? Oh, okay. Okay. The power's on?
Yeah.
All right, throw the switch.
Wanna do this?
Let's go. Where's that lady that I taught how to turn the on and off switch on?
I go asking for power.
Okay, that would be a good idea. Let's, go ahead, you play. Spielen, Flipper spielen. This is the future of pinball right here. And he's good. He's good.
Ready for action.
Ball coming up there. Here it comes. Yeah, that's easy.
You got 12 at home.
I can see he plays. Does he have this one? Okay, Daddy, we know it's got to be
He's hoping for you.
some of that college money. How old is he?
7.
That's good. Nice save. There's no game that has any of this stuff right now. There's no game. So basically, this tells you all your feature audits when everything happened. You could see how many skill shots for ball was done. You know, you could see the date the game was built and turned on, July 25th, right? That was it. That was it. And today is the 20th, right? So you could tell a lot of things about this game. In here, these are presets that you can install. These are other reports. In your utilities, if you want to set the clock, if you want to go to custom message, you can put that in. Custom graphic, so you put a picture on a thumb drive and you have the beginning of it reads, let's see if it comes up here. It's in the book. You gotta address it as PIC file. So it'll find that file, it'll put it in the track mode. So another really cool thing, we know that you need to have the monitor on and the game working for you to get to this. But guess what? This is 380 pages. Shucks. This is your whole game manual. It's in the game. Okay? The whole manual to the game is in the game. There's no other amusement game ever been built. There's no other amusement game ever built that has the manual in the game. It sounds like a silly thing, but guess what? This manual, it's got you know, shot maps. It's got all the color, all the detail, all your schematics, all your diagrams.
Great.
Oh, by the way, that's maybe that's too small. Maybe that's too small, so I can make it bigger and I can move it around.
It's not touch.
So this game has bumper to post warranty. The first 30 days, right? What does it say? That will replace anything on the game for 30 days, as long as somebody didn't tamper with it. And after that, it's a year on major components of the game. So again, there's nobody that has that warranty. You know, my cell phone number is in there. It's in the game if you go in here. So if you go here, my cell phone number is there. Okay. Every day of the week, all hours of the day and night, I do get phone calls, and I do answer the phone. And people, when they called me, they're very surprised that they heard me. And I said, well, you called my number, so I answered the phone. That's what I did. So it wasn't really, you know.
You have too much time.
And
that's the reason you don't read your emails.
no, I read my emails.
You have over 19,000 emails.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Your iPad is over.
I do. Yeah. I know, it's true. But a lot of them I saved. Not all of them are brand new. Anybody have any questions about the game while we're all standing around? Anybody have any questions?
Is it multi-language? We saw everything in English. Is it possible to change it?
You know, probably not with Wizard of Oz. The problem was with Warner Brothers. We talked to them about doing different languages, and we have the rights to the game worldwide. But when it comes to the language, it would almost be like they have to write it, they have to create it, they have to do it. And I just said, you know what? Even though I don't speak German, I know that a lot of people in Germany speak English. You know, so I I don't know. We haven't had anybody, like when I talked to the Italians, you know, 2.5 years ago, and I said, do you need the game in Italian? Said, no, everything is English. You know, so.
I agree with Germans. Now, if you want to do it error-free, read the English language.
But, you know, if you're going to build a pinball machine in Germany, I will tell you one thing. If you're going to build a pinball machine in Germany and you send it to the U.S., you better put it in English. Because there's no way we're going to be able to figure it out. There's no way. You know, we're not that smart, believe me.
Welcome, welcome. Come on in.
So, you know, your audio system in here, you have 7 speakers. You have 3, 3, and 1. So it's 2.1 audio. It's 3 channels that we're using in this game. However, the audio board in this game, our audio board is a 4-channel board. We're only using 3 channels in this game. So it tells you that we have other capability. On the front door, you have an audio jack. So you can plug in your earbuds. There's a switch inside here, right on this door, that would enable me, let's say I have the game on location. So I want you to be able to plug it in and the sound is still there. Or I change the switch, I want you to plug it in and the sound is gone. So if you have it at home. Plus you have a volume control here and you can see how high the volume goes on there.
With neighbors, no?
Yeah, it's good. And on back of there's a jack in the back of the game that you can plug it in to your audio system as a component also and be able to...
Jack, one question. And I understand you right. You say you have 7 speakers?
Yes.
Yeah, but you only use...
We're using 7 speakers.
Yeah?
Yeah. But we have 4 channels.
Why? It comes very close to me to make a coast cut there. Why?
It's not a cost cut. The board has the channels. This game didn't require another channel. Yeah. If we used another channel, it might have been for more speech calls or something else that the game did. If I unplug one plug of the channel, you're going to lose all your speech. That's what happened to the game over there last night. Okay, so we're using different channels for different things in the game right now.
Okay.
And you know, we have David Thiel working for us. This one, Chris Granner did the sound on this. David Thiel works for us, and he's doing Pat's game and he's doing The Hobbit. And he's making a couple little tweaks for the sounds that he's doing in The Hobbit. So I don't know if he'll be using all 4 channels, but you know, we wanted to build something that was this, not this, and then you're stuck. So we wanted to have more space to expand for the future too.
What is the idea behind to say let's use 7 channels? Do you play
4 channels? It's 4 channels. It's 7 speakers.
Yeah.
This
do
whole
you plan something to do with surround, maybe a little?
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
What's behind?
Well, you know, look, it's real hard to get true surround because the speaker is there and you're here. It's not far enough away, you know, to get more of a sensory feeling. But play this game and put earbuds on or put Dr. Dre's on, and it's a whole different experience sound-wise. It's really, really good, very good. You know, so that's what I would say.
Is it in the States the same that they complain about? I don't want to put a
locations
pinball machine into my bar because it's so loud.
Well, look, yeah, you know, most of the time in a bar we know the game is very low. Right, and you can't hear the game because people are talking and it's noisy. So somebody could come over to the game and put in earbuds. You know, everybody has them, whatever, and they can hear the game.
Yep.
And they can make their own volume. They can make it as loud as they want. They can blow their head off if they want in the game, and nobody in the bar hears it. You know.
Is there a possibility, like, create the sound that way that it's not?
No,
not that.
No, because you know the bar owner.
It's not annoying.
The bar owner. It's not annoying to you.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. But the bar owner that stays there every day, you know, he's going to take cardboard and he's going to put it over the speaker. He's going to wrap tape around the whole top of the game and put cardboard on there. Right? I'm an operator, 39 years. I've seen it all.
Yeah,
almost all. I've seen it. You know. So you know the game has to go in a location. Has to be a friend to the bar owner.
Right.
This game has to make friends with him.
They even complain about that clack, clack, clack.
Oh yeah. Well, they complain about everything. But guess what? That complaint is money they're making, so they have their job and the place stays open, and that's the reason.
In the 60s, 70s, nobody was complaining.
Well, they were making a lot of money.
Right.
So they were fine. Yeah. Good. So we even have like a thank you screen in here.
I see the city of Oz. Hurry!
So this runs, this comes up maybe 1 time out of 15 times in the attract mode. And this is our credit screen. And it's done in the style of the movie, and we thank everybody that was involved with the game, you know.
Well, what did the company say to it? when they saw it.
They can't say anything. You know, at some point or other, you know, they got to give up because we're giving them hundreds of thousands of dollars. So,
right.
You know, what do you know, this is the same thing like on the other game where we have people sign it and everything like that. So, this is all thanking different people in the company and customers, distributors, all that kind of stuff. They put me in there, which I didn't want to be in there, but I'm in there, so it's kind of good. The player.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
He can't see it right now. He can't see it. Burgermeister, even though he's Burgermeister, he can't see that monitor right now. Because you have to stand in the position of the player to see it, because that's their little extra candy bar in playing the game, is that they get to see that.
It is included in all versions because it's a very nice package.
That was the final secret. We didn't reveal what that was till, you know, the very, very end. And we were actually able to keep it secret. So really, this game doesn't have one LCD monitor. It has two LCD monitors, this game.
Yeah.
Won't you take me with you?
The rainbow holds many riches.
It's good. It's good. Sure. Sure. Go this way with the game in the background.
Diese Lachenpelle und ein bisschen entkrampfen.
So you want to know something funny that I just think of now?